All right. Hello and welcome to Zen Yoga. All right, we're going to start in a seated position, cross-legged, easy pose. Having a blanket underneath you if that's available to you, just to kind of lift your hips. And you want to walk your sits bones back, maybe bring your flesh of your buttocks back a little bit so that you feel like you have a nice firm setting from the root of your sits bones, creating that connection and root to the earth. The outer part of your knees, so take your knees and just kind of come down a little bit on the outside of the tibia bone, which is that big bone in the front of your lower leg. And just to the lateral, maybe an inch away, there's a point there. It's called stomach 36. It's a rooting point. If you can kind of press that down, that's another connection to the earth. So taking the hands just onto the outside of the knees, press. As you push down into your knees, you're kind of pulling back on your pelvis a little bit. And feeling that opening way up in the groin area. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Now release that. Just let your arms be restful. Taking the palms up. Hook the back of your wrist around your knee. Let your shoulders relax. And take a breath in. And a breath out. Just let your breath follow your breath. Let your tongue rise up towards the roof of your mouth, behind the front teeth at the alveolar ridge on your inhale. Let the tongue naturally relax on the exhale. Lifting the tongue helps to allow that breath to move through the windpipe, down through the lungs, passing through the diaphragm as it enters the lower abdomen. Feel the lower abdomen expanding, the middle abdomen and the upper lungs. And then as it exits out, feeling the upper lungs empty, the middle abdomen empty, and the lower abdomen empty by drawing the navel back slightly and the perineum lifts up. So we inhale golden healing light. Imagine this light filling the entire body, glowing, exuding out of every pore of the skin. And on the exhale, imagine a gray cloud floating out of your body, pouring out. Imagine all the tension, worries, moving out of you in that gray cloud, emptying the mind. Breathing in that golden healing color, 3-part breath, lower, middle, and upper. And exhaling out of the upper, middle, lower, releasing out that gray cloud. Try to visualize it coming out of your body. Visualizing can be difficult for some of us, including myself, so it doesn't matter, it's okay. You just say to yourself, inhale golden light. And exhale gray cloud. Take a few more breaths on your own. With your next exhale, just bringing your palms down towards your knees. And on the inhale, we're going to float the arms up. Lifting up, lift the heart. To exhale as you Come down with the hands, floating down the front of the body, pushing out all that negativity, all of the emotion, all of the trauma. Inhale as you come back out again. Roll your arms up overhead, reaching through your fingertips, lift the heart. Now exhale, bring it down, clearing, using your hands to release any of that, all the toxins. Inhale one more time. Gather, lifting, reaching through your fingertips. Exhale as you clear all the way out. Settle. And then inhale, just folding in your palms of your hands together. And exhale, settle. Hands in front of the heart. And take a breath in. And a breath out. Today we're going through our fire element Zen yoga practice. And with the fire element, we nourish the heart and small intestines. The heart and small intestine have energy pathways through the body called meridians. And those meridians run through the arms, particularly the outer part of the arms into the pinky. So your heart meridian begins in the armpit and comes down, I'll show you, to the armpit and down the inside of the white part of your arm and out the inside pinky fingernail. And then as you flip your arm to the outside pinky nail, small intestine meridian runs up. That outside of the arm comes over the shoulder, back of the shoulder blade, then comes to the side of the neck, up the side of the neck, right to the top of the ear, where it joins your jaw. If you lift and open, put your fingertip right there, open the jaw, there's a little indent, and then you close your jaw and you can feel that bone and the muscle move right there. So that's the small intestine meridian. And so we're going to be doing our stretches, kind of focusing on those areas of the body. So let's take the arms out and reach, draw the shoulders back and down, reach through. You can feel that stretch in that area. Now drop the chin slightly, tuck your chin, relax your head, relax your face, smile. Light inner smile, let your head float up. Turn the palms up, inhale. Turn the palms down and exhale, relaxing the face. Inhale the palms up, let your heart lift. Exhale the palms down, let your heart move to the back of your body. So it presses against your back, the space between your shoulder blades. Inhale as you open the heart. And exhale, bring the heart to the back, releasing a gray cloud. So smiling energy, golden light into the heart. Exhale, send it out as a gray cloud out the back. This time we're going to inhale and bring the palms up. And exhale to clear. Good. Let's take the hands out to the side. Fingertips on the floor. Inhale the right arm up. Walking out, reaching over the ear as you press that right hip, right knee into the floor to feel that rooting so that you have that extension available to you a little bit more. And then inhale back up, reaching to the side, and then exhale, bring that arm down. Inhale, slide over to your left, reaching up the right arm, or sorry, you're going over to the right, left arm, and then reach on the exhale. Settle that left hip, reaching through the left fingers. Breathe in, into that left side, left lung, exhale, gray cloud. Then inhale, bring it back to center, reaching right up over the ear, pull your thumb back, pinky up. Exhale, arm down. Do that again. Inhale, walking over to the left, reach up with the right arm. Bring the thumb back, pinky up. Exhale as you press into that left hand, press down into your right hip. Reaching, inhale. Exhale. Then inhale right up overhead, pull the thumb back, pinky up. Exhale, bring the arm down. Inhale and walk over to the right, reach up with the left. Pull your thumb back, pinky up, and then reach over to the side, opening that left side body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back overhead, reaching the thumb back, pinky up. And exhale, reaching down. Good. On the next inhale, we're going to send the left arm back, right hand to your left knee. Roll your shoulders back and look to your left wall. Inhale, breathe in to that twist. So you're breathing through that constriction through the waist. Exhale as you look a little farther over to the back left corner. Inhale, you can spiral your fingertips behind you as you seat the palm of your wrist into, like right into the sacrum, or just right behind the sacrum, into the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out, a little more of a twist. Pulling the navel to your spine, clearing that in a bright cloud. Inhale, golden sheep. And exhale, bright cloud. Then as you inhale, slowly come back to the center. Bringing your hands back to your thighs and settle. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Breathing in, moving to your right side. So your right hand comes back behind your sacrum, palm to the sacrum, fingers to the back wall. Moving your left hand over your right knee, sit up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. You're looking at the right wall with your sternum and your shoulders spread open. Inhale, breathe right through that constriction. And exhale as you twist a little bit more, looking back with your eyes. Maybe adjusting your hand a little bit closer, lifting, using that arm as a support for your spine. Inhale. And exhale. And then inhale, allow yourself to come back through the center. And exhale back. Take a breath here. Sometimes all this breathing can make us lightheaded. So if it is making you lightheaded, just take a few more breaths. And with time and practice, that'll start to dissipate. So on your next inhale, just walk the fingertips out. And walking as far forward as you can with the sits bones still anchored into your blanket. Feel that nice stretch in the lower back area. Release your head. Now we're going to keep moving forward so that your hips start to rise up and you roll off your hips onto your knees, let your feet uncross themselves, and you're in this wide fat table stance. I'm not going to spend too much time here, so don't worry. You are on the knees, and just push that blanket away. And your hands are wider than the shoulders and in front of you. So now you're going to come forward, and as you bring your hips forward, let your lower legs come off the floor onto the tops of your knees, bottoms of your thighs, and you're looking to push from the palms of your hands up, squeeze, tuck your tailbone under, protect your lower back, and just looking up, spread your shoulders open. Inhale, and then exhale, push yourself back, roll your toes under, curl off your knees down into your feet. Walk your feet in so they're about hip width apart. Your shoulders your hands are about shoulder width apart. Into your downward facing dog, and pull back your heels towards the floor. They may or may not touch, and that's okay. Lifting through those hips, release your chest, drop your ears, shake out your head a little bit. Release the shoulders. Inhale. And exhale, sink the heart. Release the shoulders. Inhale. Sink your heart. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, sink the heart. Then inhale as you come forward into plank. Your hands underneath your shoulders. Shimmy your feet back so that they can be straight through your hips. And then lower your knees. Pull your hips back towards your heels into child's pose. Just for a moment, breathe in. Breathe out. Then inhale, roll through your back, lifting your hips off your heels, roll forward into that upward facing dog. Roll your shoulders back, pinch your shoulders together, lift the heart. Then lift through your hips, curl the toes under, back to downward facing dog. Peel your heels to the floor. Then walking your feet towards your hands. Slowly, maybe you can keep your legs extended into a forward fold, then lift up off your palms so your fingertips as your weight is now fully on your feet. And let your upper body hang over like a rag doll. Inhale. Feel the ribs and chest open, and then inhale, exhale as you release. Then bend into your hips, soften your knees, sink your hips behind you, weight is in the heels, and roll up one vertebrae at a time, pulling your navel in. Then rolling your shoulders back and down. And coming into Tadasana. Drop the chin a little bit. So imagine that you're holding a little apple between your chin and your chest. So the back of your neck opens. And the front of their neck is open as well. So just imagine that the throat, if you close your chin too much, it's going to squeeze your throat closed. If you open your chin too much, it's going to like squeeze it in from the other direction. So we want to find that open throat, open neck. Feel your shoulders just relax. And on the next inhale, you're going to bring your arms up, reaching through your fingertips, reaching up through the sky, lifting up off your heels, and then lower to the floor and exhale down the front of your body. Look over your left shoulder. Good. Now we're going to inhale again, pulling up the earth. So your thumb and your first finger, middle finger, are triggering a little bit. And exhale as you circle around to the left, look down your left side. Inhale as you pull up the earth, turn your palms up, gather the sky. And then exhale, coming down, clearing the left side. As you look down towards your left foot, you're settling all that chi out of the blood flow to the head. And then we'll come back to center. Good, so let's take the toes out and heels out. About hip width apart. Shake out your hands. Shake out your elbows and lift and drop your shoulders. Feel that impact it has on your diaphragm and your lungs. Should be making like a strong force of the exhale out. Without you doing it, it just naturally happens. Now let's add the lower body in. Now release the arms. Just let your arms be shaken, not stirred. Let everything go like a rag doll. Let everything, that's all. Your arm should look like spaghetti at this point. Like there's no bones at all. And same thing when you feel that bouncing of the heels impacting on the diaphragm, pushing out all that excess stale, rotten, toxic chi out of your lungs. Break out. And drop. Good. And as we inhale this next breath, exhale as you clear, and then taking the heels and toes out, we're going to come out into a nice wide stance, double shoulder width apart. From here, moving into a couple warrior postures, reach out with your arms, 5-pointed star. So reaching through the fingertips, spreading out the fingertips, push out through your heels. So your heels should be out, toes slightly in, pushing into the big toe and out into the heels. Soften the knees a little bit. Watch that you're not hyperextended in the legs. And there's a spiraling effect of that heels pushing out, toes pressing in, feeling the impact on the legs as that spirals up through the legs, right into the hips, all the way out through the arms. Everything's kind of vibrating, right? Now we're going to turn the right toes out. And you're going to lunge into that right side. So warrior two, look over your middle finger, breathing in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Keep pushing through that left outer foot. Breathe out. Breathe in. Drop the shoulders, breathe out. Center your head. See if you can lift through that crown. The chin still tucks into the chest a little bit. Not strong. It should be nice and relaxed. Your eyes are gazing right over that middle finger, just past the middle finger. Breathe in. Breathe out. On your next inhale, you're going to bring your left arm, drop it through the body. So you're now going to reach that left arm, bring it out next to the right, and then move your toes inward. So your arms are straight out, and we're going into warrior one. So turn your thumbs up, bring your thumbs back, lift up, pinkies up, lift the heart, reaching fingers to the sky, tuck your tail under a little bit. So watch that lower back, draw the navel in towards your spine as you lift your pelvic floor. Breathe in, pushing into the outside of your left foot, down into your big toes. Breathe in. And breathe out. Take your arms back. Let's lace the fingers together and roll those shoulders back as you reach towards that back heel. Release your pinkies. Inhale, lifting, rolling back. Exhale, fold over your thigh. So bending into the, try to get the thigh parallel to the floor as you fold your ribs over that thigh, and then tuck your chin under and lift your arms, pinkies up towards the sky. Breathe in. Try to close the palms of your hands as you can. Breathe out. Now, as somebody was pulling you up by the arms, you're going to lift. Inhale. Roll your shoulders back. Exhale. Release the hands. Now we're going to hands to your hips. And let's bring that right toe in. So coming back into our 5-pointed star. Adjust your left foot. Bring your arms out. Inhale, let's turn the left toes out. Come into warrior two on the left side. Look, shoulders are down, reach and looking right over that middle finger, pushing it out to the outer part of your foot. Right foot, push down into your big toes. Watch that that knee isn't dropping inward. You want to feel that opening through the from the inner groin out to your inner knee. Breathe in. Breathe out, shoulders are down, reach. I know my time is almost up. Keep that position, breathe in. And breathe out. Now push out your right heel, kind of adjust and bring that right on through. So it's right next to your left. And then turn the palms face each other, thumbs go back. Thumbs back over your shoulders, pinkies up. Reach up, pull your shoulders back, look up, breathe in. Breathe out, sink into that warrior one stance. Take your arms back behind you, lace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back. Try to get the palms of your hands to touch. Release your pinkies together and then fold over that front leg, peeling on to your leg, your rib cage, right into the breast, into the shoulder. Drop your chin over your knee. Inhale, pull those shoulders back and down. Lift up through the pinky. Try to pull the palms together. Exhale, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in as somebody's pulling you up by the wrist. Lift up. Pull it back. Release your arms and lift back up to the sky. Thumbs back, pinkies up. And then open by bringing your left foot forward. Come back into your 5-pointed star. And we're going to fold here. Fold from the hips. So pull those hips back. Reach down through your body. Hands to the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your hands back, just to the back, through your legs, walking the fingertips to the back wall that you're looking at. And then sliding those hands back through. Push the hands onto the floor, little twist. We'll finish up. So your hands, thumbs are next to each other. Your hands are right underneath your chest. Right hand to right hip. Open to the right side. Looking up towards that ceiling. Lift and open that right arm to the ceiling. Reach through the fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale as you come back through the center. And exhale. Let's switch sides. Take your left hand to your left hip. Inhale, looking to the left wall. Reaching up, look up to the ceiling. Open your left arm. Reaching through the fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back through the center. And exhale. Let's walk the hands forward. Bring the feet back into your downward facing dog. And just lifting your hips up nice and high. Release the shoulders, release the head and neck. And then lower your knees to the floor. Bringing your hips back to your heels, child's pose. Relax, take a couple of breaths here. Slowly roll up. And from here, you could either stay here as we close, or if you need to go back into your cross-legged position. Just take a moment to settle in. And if you're not already in cross-legged position, you can go there now. Just take a moment to check in. And then we'll end with our 3 clearing breaths. So inhale, bring up the earth, gather the heavens. As we exhale, release any attachment to the past. And again, inhale, pulling up the earth, gathering the heavens, and releasing any expectations of the future. And one more inhale as we pull up the earth, gathering the heavens. Exhale, bring your palms together, come right into the present moment. To take just a moment to stay into this moment. Peace, namaste, thank you. All right, we can begin our day.
Yay.